What are you doing? Why ain't having all my stuff? Alright, you're gonna get it.
Hey guys, GamersX64 here, and today we're going to be showing off like a haul or what we got over the summer.
Alright, first game we got is Mario, Duck Hunt, and World Class Track Meet right here. I got this game that it came with my NES bundle, which we'll see later. You probably already know Mario, Duck Hunt, World Class Track Meet. You've already heard of those. They're pretty good games. I actually didn't know this cartridge even existed until I got it, and yeah, this is a pretty good game. Anything you want to add?
Pretty cool. That's like a 3-in-1. Just
yeah, they did these, like, for example, Mario and Duck Hunt. You're seeing it right now. They package it in with the game, they packaged Mario and Duck Hunt in their own cartridge, and then there's the, I think it's rare cartridge that only has Mario on it, nothing else. And I've heard that one dude sold a Mario game for like $1 million. Right?
No, it was like sealed in the box.
Yeah, it was like sealed in the box. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, we'll go with just these two games because I got these games together, which I got with the 64, which we'll see that later. Pokemon Stadium right here, and then Pokemon Stadium 2. They're not really like my favorite games, but I think it's pretty cool that you could do like the Game Boy Color variants. Do you have anything to add?
No, I don't really have anything because I never grew up with Pokemon. So
yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I like the cards, but the games are kind of...
Yeah.
What's the next game you got?
I got Commando on NES. It's a pretty good game. You should be seeing footage of the game. It's basically what it is. It's like an army shooter game, but it's weird. What's weird is that they're dressed like they're from World War II. But the color of their uniforms is from like the Civil War or something, so yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the cover, it's not my favorite, but it's okay. Anything you want to add? Have you played this game?
I think I've seen you play it. You just like run around like shooting.
Yeah, you just like run around and shoot, I guess, Germans.
It'd be fun to like play for about probably like 10 minutes, and then I'd probably get bored.
Yeah, whenever I pop this game in, I don't even play it for like 5 minutes, and I'm bored. And what do you have?
Well, the next game I got, which I got both of these games at the same time. So I got this at Video Game Rescue, which is like a video game store. Wave Race 64. I really like this game. It's a really fun, obviously, like racing game. You use water jet skis, and you basically have to go through obstacles. And the more obstacles you go through, the faster you go. And I really like it, and it's fairly cheap too. And then the next one is Star Fox 64, which that one's a pretty fun game. Has a good single player, and then also you can do multiplayer too. And yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good games. I have Star Fox 64 in my collection.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, next up we've got Silent Surface. Now this game is, well, it's not that good. When I first bought this game, the cover deceived me. You see it right here. I thought it was going to be like a pretty cool submarine shooting game, but as you're seeing right now, it's not that. It's a game where you're looking at a map and piloting something you can't even see. So,
like Battleship or no?
It's like you're looking at a map of like the Pacific Ocean, and you gotta pilot your submarine to shoot like, I guess, Japanese warships or something. But yeah. I've only popped this game in twice. One to see if it worked, and the other time to see if I could do anything. But yeah, it's not that great. What do you have? Do you have anything to add about?
Not really. I don't know what that game is.
No.
The next game I got, which I got on like Marketplace, I just found it, is Super Smash Brothers, the original one for the Nintendo 64. Pretty cool game. The label's kind of like a little worn out, but it's whatever. I like it. I think it's a fun multiplayer game, and it's where like the Smash Bros started. Anything to add?
No, I've played a lot of the Smash games. The only ones I haven't played are Melee, Brawl, Wii U, and 3DS.
Yeah, me too.
Which is weird because I have a 3DS. So.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Yeah, I didn't get it when I came out.
That's it. What's the next thing you got?
Let's see. I got F-22 Interceptor for the Sega Genesis. I got this game at Second and Charles. I recommend. But yeah, I got this game. It's like you're seeing right now. It's a flying game on Genesis, which is really weird. for me, like I've played flight games before. I've played like Top Gun, Combat Zones, and War Thunder on Xbox One. You know, those games are great, but this one, the music is really like the music in this game. It has like a droning effect, like you're just flying around shooting things, and the music is just going on and on. I played this game. I forced myself to play this game for like 2 hours, and I was like, I'm done, and I stopped playing the game. Have you played this game?
Nope.
Yeah, another thing about Second and Charles, whenever I buy like cartridge games in there, it usually doesn't end very well because I don't know if you can see it right here, but the cartridge is pretty beat up.
We'll do like a close-up shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cartridge, it looks super dusty, the pins.
Yeah, it's really dusty, but have you played this game?
No.
Alright, what do you have?
The next game I got, which is like a new, not really newer game, Crazy Taxi on the GameCube. When I bought it, it worked, but I took it out and tried to put it back in and it just didn't read, so I don't know. But when it did work, it was a really fun game, and yeah, I have the mobile version. That's a lot of fun to play. It's only a one-player game, but I still really like it, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. You basically drive around, pick up people. You have like 30 seconds to drop them off. The faster you do it, you get more money. And you basically get like 10 minutes, and the most money you make is like basically your score. Anything to add?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason your game doesn't work is your Wii. I think
Yeah.
like this slot might be broken or something. But let me know in the comments if this is a common issue with GameCube games on like the original Wii. I got Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube. This is a really fun game. Like when I bought this, I was like, wow, this game is fun. I play it. This game is like it's a race. It's a Mario Kart game, but the thing is, you know how like in normal Mario Kart games, there's only one player on the cart. Well, this one has like 2 players on the cart, and you can actually hold one item, and then 2 items. One with the driver, and the other one with the guy on the back. Now, there's something infamous about this game is that the L on Luigi's hat. I don't know if you can see it. We'll put a close-up picture. Yeah. It's backwards. So, anything you want to add? You have
I mean, I don't have it, but I played it at your house a couple of times. I think it's a fun game. It's a fun multiplayer game, and I mean, the drifting and stuff like that's still pretty good. But the 2-player like co-op, I think is really cool. Just something different that they haven't done yet.
Yeah, I got this game at GameStop, and when I ordered it from GameStop, it came in this weird generic DVD case. I had to like replace it. Here's the case I replaced it with. And then when I ordered it from GameStop, it also, if you can look at this closely, you can see like, I don't even know what that is. But
let me see.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I think that was kind of like on this one too, just like random white-ish stuff. Like,
yeah.
Kind of odd.
Yeah, and the cover is a little bit messed up, but yeah. What do you have?
The next game I got, which I guess is like a newer-ish game, or no, it's a new game. SpongeBob Battle Bikini Bottom. I really like this game. It's a remake from the GameCube version. It's a fun multiplayer game, and yeah, the story mode's good. The jumping and like mechanics and stuff like that's really good. It's a 2-player game. They added a 2-player, which is fun. I haven't tried it yet. We gotta come over. You gotta come over. We gotta try it. But yeah, it's just a pretty fun game. I would recommend buying it. It's only like $40 too. So yeah. Anything to add?
I've never played the original or this, but I mean, look at this. I've always wondered if like PS4 games still come with manuals. No, they don't. Yeah. Anything you want to add about this game?
I mean, just a fun multiplayer game, and also the like the art style is really vibrant, which I like. So yeah.
All right, next game we've got is Top Gun Combat Zone for the PlayStation 2. Now this game, I don't know if it's a remake or it's a sequel of the original Top Gun on NES, which that's not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got this also at Second and Charles, and like I said, Second Charles is not like they take care of their games, but it's kind of like my standard for collecting video games that like come in like cases like this. I'm okay with it missing the manual, but I need to have the case and cover. Like, what is your standard on collecting?
I mean, I would probably say the same thing. The manual's not the biggest, but it is nice if it's there.
Yeah, like with my Double Dash game, it does have a manual. So
that, or at least just if it's cheaper than like what a normal game costs with a manual, as long as the disc looks super nice, then yeah, I would probably say it's fine.
yeah, the interesting thing about this game is that, let me get the disc out. The back of the disc is blue, which is really weird, and I'm pretty sure like with the launch of the PlayStation 2, they had like blue.
I think
all the discs were
cool.
blue. Yeah, I think this looks cooler than normal disc. Yeah, this is basically a generic flying game. I have played it, but I can't really I can't get past like the 4th or 5th level. It's really it's a difficult game, but I really like this game. Like when I got this game, I was like, this is pretty good, and I'm pretty sure I didn't forget any other PlayStation 2 games, did I?
Show them the next game.
Oh, I don't want to pull this one again. You've already probably seen the video.
Link in the description.
No, I can't look at
See, I don't get it. The game isn't that bad in my opinion. I mean, like, you gotta give it a little bit of credit.
Moving on.
Alright. The next game I got, which I actually got a Wii game. I forgot to bring it. It's like a Nerf Wii game. I'll put like a picture of it somewhere. But that game's pretty cool. It's like as I said, like a Nerf Wii game. You use like a controller and you basically shoot targets and stuff. I bought that one at Second Charles, and yeah, it's a pretty good game, but not great.
Oh, and in that game, you also like it comes with like a Nerf gun that you can convert into a Wii controller.
So like you could shoot it as a Nerf gun, but then you could also use it as like a Wii controller, which is, I'll say that's pretty cool. And then the next game I got, which I got this at Walmart, is for the Switch, which I guess is a little bit newer. Super Bomberman's not 64, it's Super Bomberman R for the Nintendo Switch. I really like this game. It's just like a normal, basically like Bomberman game. It's an 8-player game, so you can have like a bunch of people playing with it. You could use the Joy-Con sideways, so as I said, like you could have like a lot of people playing. And yeah, I mean, it's just like fast-paced rounds and not too much to talk about, but pretty cool. Anything to add about Bomberman?
I've never played any of the Bomberman games. I've never played any Bomberman games. So if they're good, like I'll probably pick one up. But yeah.
Yeah, it was on sale for like $10 or something. It was normally around like I think $40 or $60 or something like that. So for like $40 maybe, but I don't think I'd pay the full $60. But yeah, basically you like drop bombs and you have to get out like the explosion. But pretty good game.
Yeah, good game. Next up I got is Iron Aces for Dreamcast. I got this game brand new from Amazon. It was all sealed up. It was pretty good. I unsealed it for some reason. I was like, man, I just unsealed a Dreamcast game. I looked up how much it's worth, and it's worth like $1.50. It's not like this. It's not like this game is bad. Like it's a really good game. I played it. It's a nice Dreamcast game, but apparently people don't like it. Like I understand, there's like a bunch of flying games on Dreamcast. There's Air Force Delta. There's a couple other flying games. I can't remember the names. If I find a picture of them, I'll put them right here. It's like a World War II. It's kind of inaccurate, really, because you know how like in World War II they fought on like Europe and the Pacific. Well, in this game, there are like 4 islands, and each of them belongs to the Allies and the Axis. It's weird, but yeah, it's a generic World War II flying game. You have anything to add?
Not really. Just kind of like, yeah, as you said, just like a weird flying game, probably.
Yeah. Next up, we got Air Conflict's Secret War on Xbox 360. This game is actually pretty special because it has a really good campaign. It's a really good campaign, but also I bought this from GameStop, and look, it came with this manual. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I just picked this up from GameStop, and I was like, okay, looks like a pretty good game. And I played it, and I was like, wow, this is a really good game. And I continued playing it, and I'm still working on the campaign to this day. It's also a World War II flying game, like the other game. But unlike this game, it's got better campaign, it's better graphics, it's better controller minus the D-pad, and yeah, it's a really good game. I seriously recommend this game. If you find it and it's at a good price, I recommend picking it up. Have you played this game? You have anything else to add?
I mean, I haven't played it, but I'm sure I have high hopes for playing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you get it? It's like
Yeah.
airplanes high.
Yeah. All right. Next up is consoles, and first up we have the Atari 2600. Now this was released in 1977 here in the U.S. and it saw very good market success. It wasn't discontinued until like the early 90s, I think. So it had the longest lifespan of any console ever. And it's a basic game console. You got your on and off. You can do either black and white or color. You have your game select and game reset. You got on the back, you got 2 controller ports, a power plug, and then the weird thing is the cable that connects it to the TV is permanently attached to the system unless you like take it out by unscrewing it. But you can't really play this console on a modern TV without adapters because the switch box that came bundled in with it has these little forks that you have to screw in the back of your TV, and you know modern TVs don't use that anymore.
Like RF signals or something?
Yeah, so I would have to get an adapter or something that would plug into this, and I could plug it into the like coaxial or something. But I don't know if this. I got this Atari from my my grandma's attic, and I don't know if it works or not. So yeah, you have anything to add?
I mean, it's pretty cool that like it was one of the more popular older consoles, but I mean the games for it are alright, but it does look pretty cool too.
Yeah, this is like my top 10 best designed consoles.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Next up, set this right here. We've got the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now,
The original.
Now, the reason why this looks so weird is because it was designed to look like a VCR, because in Japan they had the model called the Famicom, which is right here. Yeah, the Famicom looks. What do you think? Does the Famicom look better than this?
I'd say so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, that doesn't look awful. It just
Yeah, it
looks like a
doesn't
big
look awful.
box. The other one looks cooler.
Yeah, like this makes it appeal for the Western audience. But yeah, you got your composite, RF, and power, and well, at least you can use this with modern TVs easier than with big old Atari over here. Yeah, you got your power reset, and with the games, you slide it in here like this, push it down like there, and then you push it like this, close the door, and power. Yeah, you got anything to add?
It's a pretty cool, like, I mean, it's not the coolest design, but it's, you know, just kind of generic. I think the games for it are pretty good. It has, like, Mario Bros. And, yeah.
Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, Legend of Zelda. The only thing I don't like is how, like, the cartridge gets stuck sometimes.
Yeah, it's it's really a pain to pull it
And then
out.
how some of them turn, like, yellow, except for that one. That one seems fine.
Yeah, it seems fine. Now, with the controller, it's like a rectangle. It's a pretty basic controller. A and B, start and select, D-pad. Yeah, but your thumbs kind of starts to hurt after like a long play session with the D-pad. And I've heard like these corners right here can like dig into your hands. I've never had that problem.
Yeah, I haven't had it either.
It's got a longer cable than the NES Classics controller.
And the Famicom too.
Yeah,
right?
the Famicom's controllers are permanently attached to this console. And we forgot the Atari's controller. Now, this is a bit as basic as you can get. One button and a stick. The stick isn't the best. It's really hard to hold this because with this, if you hold it like this, it's too small to hold like an arcade controller or something. But if you hold it like this, it's too big to hold like a modern controller.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's a cool design and
yeah,
stuff.
it's a really iconic design.
The joystick was a little bit looser to like go up and down and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean this controller was perfect for the time, but not so great now.
And I also like the NES controller. There's no like extra buttons that you don't need. It's just very simple D-pad A and B buttons. It's like easy to tell someone this is how you play it without having like a bunch of buttons.
Yeah. So next up we've got the Sega Genesis Model 2.
Because the Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
What Nintendo don't. Buy.
Yeah. I got this also. I got this at my grandma's house with my dad's when he played it back in the day. You got your standard AV and power. There were 3 Model Genesis. There was the Model 1, the Model 2, which is what I have right here, and the Model 3, which the Model 3 is like.
Is that 32X one or not?
No, the Model 3 is like the other thing, but yeah, this one, the Genesis. There was several accessories, I should say. There was the 32X, the Sega CD. There was 2 model Sega CDs. Both, I mean, the Sega CD was alright. The 32X was trash, but yeah, the insert Sega CD, you pull this, and I don't know how you get this out, but yeah, you just plug it in through here. It has some really good games. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
And it's really hard to get this back in here. There we go. Now, you have your standard power reset cartridge slot, which
I like how it's at the top rather than
yeah,
like the
you
side.
just put a cartridge in like that, and then there you go. You got anything to add?
I mean, not really. Had 2 controller ports right there,
Yeah, 2
which I
controller
like.
ports.
And the controller, I think, is pretty comfortable too. I mean, there's a lot.
This is the 3-button one. There was another one, the 6-button one. There was like an arcade one, and then there was like a flight stick one.
I think that one's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, this
I
one's
like that.
this one's my favorite.
The D-pad's nice.
The D-pad's nice. You got your star, A, B, and C buttons, and your D-pad. It's got a long cable. Yeah. It uses a proprietary port, like all the other ones we've shown so far. And yeah, that's about it. What have you got?
Alright, well, I only got a couple of consoles. I didn't get a ton like Owen over here. But the first console is the Nintendo 64. We just have the standard like gray. We have the, I guess what's this, the power, the reset, 4 controller ports, which I like. So you can do like 4-player. Then right here I have the expansion pack, which came with it, which is nice. You could use it for games like Perfect Dark and Donkey Kong 64. You have the cartridge slot right here. You just put a cartridge in like that. The power and then AV, and the DD drive right here too.
Which DD wasn't released in North America, so it's
Yeah.
And let me go get the controller.
Yeah, the controller's pretty cool too. But I like the games on the 64. I like Super Mario 64, just Mario 64. And
Mario Kart 64.
Yeah.
Now the controller, it was made to hold in various different ways. Like you could hold it like this for like Mario or Mario Kart like this. You could hold it like this for like GoldenEye or something. And then you could hold it like this for like a 2D game. But the stick over here is really bad. Like here, let me get it. Like this is a better stick. Let me get a controller that has a little bit of broken stick.
Because like the problem is it had like plastic on plastic, which made it wear pretty badly.
64's controller had a problem with the stick, so it was on plastic. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's not very great. Now the 64 also had a bootleg called the Super Joy had thing. This doesn't work. It basically has like 64 NES games that are very bad. Like yeah, you got Mario and stuff on here, but it's emulated poorly, and yeah,
But yeah, that's probably it for the 64. I think like the controller, and obviously the 3D games and stuff like that, but it definitely had improvement.
Next up, I've got the fat PlayStation 2. Now this model, this is the fat model. There's 2. There was the fat model, this one right here, and then there was the slim model. Now, unfortunately, this PlayStation 2 doesn't work. Won't show up on my TV no matter what I do. You've got your power, got your reset/on button, and you got your eject button. Now, this could play DVDs and PlayStation 2 games. So, for example, you could put like this in here, and you could torture yourself with this game. Ugh. Yeah, you got any side?
It was pretty cool that you could play like DVDs and stuff like that. I thought that was cool. It's like one of the best-selling consoles, which is
Yeah,
pretty
it's the
neat.
best-selling console of all time.
Yeah, and yeah.
Now the controller, it's the same as the PS1 controller, which is the PS1 right there. Yeah, it's called the DualShock, and yeah, it's a comfortable controller. But it's a lot more sophisticated than, like, for example, an NES controller. So you got your triangle, circle, not X, square, X button, start, select. And for like PS1 games, because the PlayStation 2 could play PS1 games, you have to enable analog sticks in order to play PS1 games, because the original PS1 controller, like the original PS1 controller, it didn't have analog sticks. It only had a D-pad and these buttons. So you had to enable the analog sticks. Yeah, and you got your analog sticks and your shoulder buttons. What do you have? You have anything to add about this?
I like the controller. It's pretty good. I just don't really like the joysticks that much.
Yeah.
They just feel kind of sticky. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just yeah. I think like they've definitely improved on controllers.
Next we've got both of us got Nintendo DS lights.
I got the pink. I like the neon better, but
Yeah, this is the second model DS. There was the original model, there was this model, and then there was the DS Lite. The Lite is my favorite, in my opinion. It still plays GBA games.
DS games, obviously.
Yeah. It's got your D-pad, face button, start select, volume button, power button, 2 shoulder buttons, cartridge slot. Back, you got your headphone jack and your GBA cartridge. With this, it comes with the cover, so dust can't get in your GBA slot.
Yeah, the only differences between this and the original DS is sleeker design, brighter screen, and a little bit better battery life. But besides that, you could play original DS games with this too.
I think I'm the only person in the world that actually likes the design of the original DS better than any of the other ones. Monster. Anyway.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I like the original.
Well, it's probably more
design.
comfortable for you.
Yeah, because I have giant hands.
I just think it fits better in your pocket.
Next, we've got the Nintendo Switch. This is the brand new Nintendo console that came out.
Everyone's got the red box one.
Yeah, I got the red box one. You have the red box one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
The only difference is like battery life.
yeah, there's the original launch edition, which came in this box, and then there's the red box that we have here, which the only difference is it has a better screen and better battery life. Yeah, here's the Switch right here. It's a pretty good console. Like, it's comfortable, and yeah, what do you think?
It's nice. The screen display is only 720p, which isn't the best, but I think it looks fine. Some people complain on it, but as I said, I think it looks fine. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you got your games.
And it has great games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, and just other games like that I really like.
Yeah, it's also got is this an exclusive game? Warface.
It's new on the Switch.
Yeah, it's new on the Switch. I think it's also on PC. Yeah. You can also, the thing with the Switch, you can attach it to a dock and you'll be able to play it on the TV. So
It's like the first hybrid console.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
the
play
first
it
hybrid
portably,
console.
unlike on a TV, which
Now, I think that other companies like Sony or Microsoft will jump on the hybrid console bandwagon, and also because Sony has recently made a patent for hybrid console, I guess, but I guess they're not making it because it's the PS5. So, yeah, you got anything to add?
I think that's it. I mean, this is kind of like all the stuff that we got over the summer. If we missed anything, I think that's about everything.
Yeah, it seems about everything. So yeah, games great except for the garbage.
Let us know if like there's anything that cool that you got over the summer or anything like that. Drop a like if you want to,
Subscribe, click the notification bell.
and check out our other videos. So, see you guys next time. Peace.